YouTube, how's it going, y'all? Say, you work in a 9 to 5, right? Some days are really good. You have some really good days. And then there's other times when days on your work hours are frustrating. And your energy is low and you're frustrated for several reasons while you work in a 9 to 5. I'm gonna share some thoughts with you on how to get over your frustrations and your lows working your 9 to 5. And on the 9 to 5, so there's times either you might be dealing with rude customers back to back to back, and that could be a frustrating thing. Sometimes you may have dealing with things outside of work, and then by the time you get to your job, you don't want to deal with no nonsense. You don't want to deal with no foolishness, and or you don't have time to deal with foolishness and people's shenanigans. And that's okay. No one should have to deal with someone's foolishness and shenanigans, but it's all how you deal with it. You have to have patience during those times when you are frustrated and when you're low. The highs and the lows, especially the low parts, because sometimes you can say something that could cause you to lose your position, and you don't want that. You want to think about the end game. So one of the things you can do is think about the end game. Okay, you have to have an end game, especially if that's not the 9 to 5 that you like. Many people are working a 9 to 5 job that they don't like, and I would say do not stay there long, because then that frustration is going to kick in and you're going to have way many lows. So when you pick a job, pick a 9 to 5 that suits you, that you can have fun. And a lot of times, sometimes it's not the job. A lot of times it's the people, right? Be around those people. Apply to 9 to 5, the jobs that has that people that you can work with and people that you can deal with, so it's easier to deal with non-coworkers, people that don't work with you. Okay, so another thing you can do when you're done with your 9 to 5, have a hobby. Get yourself a hobby. Matter of fact, any hobby that you have, you can make a living out of. You can make a side gig out of. Okay, and then there's plenty of opportunities. You can DoorDash or what have you. You can do groceries for other people, Uber Eats and what have you, and you could do Lyft and all of that. So there's plenty of opportunity and work. You just have to lock in. But when you have that hobby, it makes everything easier and worthwhile. and then you can deal with the nonsense. It's not gonna bother you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you're not tied down to your 9 to 5. There's opportunities out here, opportunities everywhere. So keep that in mind on your 9 to 5. All right, y'all. Have a good one.